Good morning, NSLS Facilitators. Thank you for your patience this semester as we have figured out this new system. This video is intended to show you how to facilitate your SNT meeting, how to get into the system, and how to use the new platform. As Josh mentioned in his email, you will be on your own with your team members. And so if you need to review this a couple of times, please do make sure that you are comfortable. You will not be able to get into the system until it is time for your SNT to start. You'll be able to get in a few minutes early to play around. So you really need to watch this and email us any questions that you have. We're starting off on the NSLS site, logged in, and on the members area page. I'm going to scroll down from here. In the My Membership box, I'm going to click SNT Meetings. And then I know it seems strange, but you're going to click this Join an SNT Group button to pull up all of the SNT groups. And if you have followed the instructions Josh gave you and you joined the group that has your name on it, then it's going to show up as your SNT group right up here at the top. If you have not done that yet, what you're going to see are the options, and then you'll see the names of the facilitators, and you're going to need to click this red Join SNT Group. Once you do that, it's going to pop it up here to the top for you. At the time of your meeting, you're going to see Join SNT Meeting. Now it might look slightly different because in order to do this tutorial, I had to put in a TBD so that I could have access to the system right now. Yours will be on the specific day and time as shown here, and then you'll have this link right here, Join SNT Meeting. This will not go live until 15 minutes prior to your meeting time. So 3:45 for Amanda, 4:45 for Madeline on Monday. Okay, so when you get here, click Join SNT Meeting. This opens up the platform that we are now using called Big Blue Button. And the first thing that you have to do is join the audio. Please click microphone so that it turns on all of your audio so that you can actually be heard. And depending on your computer, you may have to allow it access. It's going to do this echo test. And as you can see, there's an echo. So I click yes.
You are currently the only person in this conference.
And then the system will tell you you're the only one here and that you're currently muted. Down here at the bottom, I hope you can see where my cursor is going. You can see the unmute button. You can see the audio button. This right here is the share webcam button, and this is the share your screen button. So if I want to turn on my webcam, I click that, and then the system's going to look for the webcams that are available. My computer, I have an external and an internal, so it's going to pull up a couple things. It's asking me to allow access. So I'm going to select the correct webcam, and then it's going to show me a preview of the image, and I click Start Sharing. And what that does is it'll take a few seconds, so don't worry. It'll pop the webcam right up here at the top so everybody can see you. As members join into the meeting, they have a choice to turn their webcam on or not. We did tell them during orientation that if at all possible to please turn on their webcam because it makes everyone feel a little bit more comfortable. However, they are not required to turn on their webcam. They are required to communicate. If they're having audio issues, they can use the chat feature rather than speaking out loud. Just like when we do Zooms for classes or anything else, you're going to have to navigate that with your group. And the idea is just to get everyone through the process and participating in the meetings however it needs to happen. So flexibility is definitely key. So if I wanted to unmute myself,
you are now unmuted.
Now I'm unmuted and everyone can hear me, and you can see how the box around my image lights up red when I'm talking. And see? And when I don't talk, it goes away. That's going to give you an indication if people are talking and muted, if you can't hear them, or if there's an audio issue, if you see red boxes popping up. So to give you a little bit of a tutorial, over here on the side, you have a public chat. This big open spot right here is where the chat shows up. So if we type a message, it's going to show up right there. Right here is the users list. Obviously, I'm the only person in the users list right now, but this will fill up with all of your members. So you'll be able to see their names of who is logged in. Please write it down. However you need to do that, put it in your phone, take a picture of it if that's quicker, or actually write it down on a piece of paper, whatever works for you. We've had so many technical issues with this system and with students not getting credit, that sort of thing, that it's really helpful to me if you just have a written down, note of who was in the meeting, just in case things go wrong. Now, what we're going to be providing you is a video to start the meeting. You're going to also have a script to read. So you'll have a little something to read, you'll do an introduction, and then you're going to show a video. It will be, I'll be sending you a YouTube link. So what you'll do to show that video, you will come down here to the actions button. It's this red plus sign. You click the plus sign and you click share external video. And what's going to pop up is this window right here where you're going to need, pardon me if you can see all of these notes that just popped up. I'm just grabbing a URL. You're going to need to copy and paste the URL that I have sent you in here. And you're going to need to do this to show the video. And then you click share a new video. As soon as you click share, it loads the video and it begins to play. You can see that you can pause it here. This is a very important note that I learned the first orientation. If you play the video and you leave yourself unmuted, everyone can hear the echo from your microphone, and it's very difficult to hear the video. So you need to unmute or to mute yourself, mute yourself, and then press play. This is going to play straight through the YouTube video. This is obviously not the video I'm sending you. I haven't finished that one yet. It'll play through. You can hit pause. You can have a discussion. At the same time that it's playing, people can be typing messages in the chat, so you can ask any questions. Can everyone hear okay? Anything like that. When it's finished, to get this off the screen, you click the plus sign and you click stop sharing external video. That's going to bring you back to this image right here. Now this image is just a placeholder so that you have something that says Success Networking Teams. It is a PowerPoint that's preloaded that has a blank slide on the next slide. You don't need to worry about this at all. Just leave it on this image so that everyone can see it. And once your full team is in here, if you want to go to where you're just seeing pictures of people and they don't see this once you get started, just click that and it hides the presentation and it brings up your image is much larger. And of course, if there's multiple people on here, it's going to be the grid of everyone that has their camera on. Personally, I don't really like that. I don't like being great big on your screen right now because it's super early in the morning. So to bring it back, see this button right here that says Restore Presentation. You click that and it'll bring it back up. So that way you're not looking at my giant face right now. So again, I'm going to go through it one more time. We're sending you a video and a script. And the script will tell you, read this part, show the video, read this part. So you're going to read it out loud to everybody. You're basically welcoming them, explaining a few little things. Then you're going to share external video. You're going to paste in the YouTube link directly as we've sent it to you. You're going to click share new video. You're going to make sure that you're muted while it's playing. When you stop it, make sure you unmute yourself so that everyone can hear you again. Go to stop sharing external video to bring it back to this screen, and then you can finish with the script. When you're finished with the script, it's time for the meeting to actually begin, where everyone is going to be talking. This is where you are going to have to do some last minute work. There's no way for us to know in advance how many people will actually log in. So if your group has more than 10 people, you are going to need to do breakout groups because it would take too long to go through the S&T process with the entire large group. And you're going to need to do that mental math. You're looking for groups to be no larger than 8 and no smaller than 5. So if you have 10 people, that means you're going to do 2 breakout groups. If you have 18 people, do 3, and they'll be groups of 6. Just do the best that you can to make them smaller groups. It is okay if they are uneven as well. The way to create the breakout groups, you slide over here to users and you click this little cog. Right here it says create breakout rooms. You're going to click that button and this screen is going to come up and you're not going to be able to see everyone else. So this is where you're going to do the math. You just have to know how many people do you have. That's going to be listed right here and the number is going to be right here for you. So you can actually tell everyone, give me 2 seconds to set up your breakout rooms and do this real quick. Just let them chat in the chat group while you're doing this. So we'll create, let's say this was a really big group. So we're going to create 4 breakout groups and you can see the rooms here now. You are then going to set the time. For meeting number 1, I generally give 5 minutes per person. And so again, do that math. 5 minutes per person, however many rooms to make sure that you're somewhere between 5 to 8, 10 people max. 10 is even a bit much, and then 5 minutes each. You're going to set that timer. So let's say that we had 4. We're going to set it, for 20 minutes. And then here's the key. You don't need to worry about how to assign them into the groups. Just click randomly assign. It's then going to take everyone that's in this list and it's just going to pop them into different rooms. It's not going to put you into a room. So you're going to be able to go in and out if you would like. And this all has to happen in the moment. I'm sorry to tell you. As soon as you're done reading the script, you do this. As soon as you click create, it's going to create the breakout rooms. If I slide myself into one, I'll show you. Create. So now this is what they're going to see on their end. You are not going to see it. So you have to tell them when you see join room, click join room. When they do, they are brought into another space where they have the echo test again.
You are currently the only person in this conference.
And now they're in the breakout room. And up at the top, you can see that there is a timer counting them down as to when it's going to expire for them. So luckily for me, it opened in a separate tab. You're obviously not going to be, one of the members. You're going to be the facilitators. You're doing things a little bit differently. On your end, you're still going to be on this screen, and you're going to see breakout rooms over here. When you click on it, it's going to open up this window and show you, here's our 4 breakout rooms. Now again, because I'm in this alone, I'm the only person, and it says already in room. It gives me the option, because I am the facilitator, to join any of the rooms to hop in and out. And that's back here on this page. You can see that I have a second tab. Here's my breakout room right here that I'm in. So now I could switch over and it's going to open it up in yet another window for me. I don't really want to do that though. If people are reaching out to you saying like, we're done, we're just sitting here, you can choose to end all rooms early, or you can let the timer count down. When the timer counts all the way down, everyone will automatically come back into this space. And what you'll see is this little bubble right here by their name. See how it's white right now? It will turn back to the little green dot with the headphones in it to show that they're listening. I'm going to go ahead and end the breakout rooms so that you can see. And it's going to ask me, how do I want to join back? I want to join back with the microphone. It's going to do the echo test again.
You are currently the only person in this conference.
Now you'll notice that these things went away. It's just because they are hidden. So again, I can slide out shared notes. This is just a place where you can type notes, and I can slide that public chat back out. And here you can see my little bubble turn to the red microphone because I have my microphone turned on. So that's how you navigate it. So once again, I'm going to do it one more time. And I'm very sorry, you cannot do this in advance. You have to wait until you are in the moment, ready to put people into the breakout groups to start their meeting. So you've read the script, you've showed the video, and you're going to say, okay, everyone, pause for 2 seconds while I put you into the breakout groups. When it pops up on your screen, please click Join Room, and when you're all together, start your meeting. You will have already told them how to do the meeting. You come to the Manage Users button, you click Create Breakout Rooms, you figure out your math in your head, how many rooms do I need, and for how long do I need them, and then you click Randomly Assign so that it puts everyone into a room, and then you click the Create button for them to start. If you close it, it just takes you back out and essentially cancels it, so if you need to start over. When you're all back from your breakout groups, you're going to read your final part of your script, and you're going to show them how to submit the SNT report. As you all remember, you do not get credit for attending an NSLS Success Networking Team meeting if you do not submit the report online. This part has not changed. So they can participate in this full meeting and still not receive credit. Please make sure you make this very clear to everyone in your group. They must do the report. This box is available to everyone, so you can tell them to simply right-click to open that in a new tab, and then walk them through to click on this far button and answer the questions. The date of the meeting is today, and then answer the questions thoroughly, and then click Submit. Please remind them to read the questions carefully and to write full answers. I do still have to grade all of the SNT reports just like I did with you. And so I need full answers, and I need them to, actually answer the questions that are asked. Sometimes we get crazy answers in here. And then make sure that they click Submit. The best practice is to have them do this immediately while you're all still logged in together. So again, having them right-click and open it in a new tab. Students who are participating on their phones, however, would have a difficult time doing this, and so they may need to do it later. That's fine, but you want to really encourage them, get this done immediately. Don't walk away from your computer until you've submitted your report. Once you've hit that point, you are good to end the meeting. So to end the meeting, you come up here to the 3 white dots, you click it, and you click End Meeting. It's going to give you this little pop-up, are you sure? Once you click yes, it's over. You have this rating if you want to give them a rating and tell them what went right, what went wrong. You certainly can. And then it's over. Your responsibility for facilitating is completed, but remember that you also must submit a report to get your facilitation credit through the NSLS for your advanced or executive leadership certification. You're going to do that. Again, we're back on the members page. I'm scrolling down to the correct box if you're doing advanced or executive, clicking on SNT Facilitation, and then right here, SNT Facilitation Reflection First Meeting. Click here to answer questions. And then you're going to answer these questions and submit your answers. That's how you get credit for facilitating. Again, if you have any questions at all, please email me or Josh. If it has to do with the system itself, probably me, because I've been the one facilitating so far. If it has to do with just general questions about the certificate or facilitation, feel free to reach out to Josh. And please watch this video multiple times. I know it's long, but I want you to be very comfortable with the steps that you need to take.